Hello, welcome once again. Um, I'd like to quickly share my opinion as a botanist on the present war that is currently going on between VDM and Beload using two typical plants because in as much as we are human beings, some plants possess characteristics that are similar to humans. Two typical plants that I'd like to use as an example for this is the Imperecta cylindrica and the Pureria montana. Now, I would like to liken VDM to Imperecta cylindrica, which is popularly or commonly known as the Kogon grass and nicknamed the invisible grass. Now, this grass has five typical characteristics. The first one is that it has a fighting spirit. Geez, you need to see this plant. It has a fighting spirit because it aggressively outcompetes other plants that are found in the same vegetation as it, winning them and eventually colonizing the entire area. Another characteristic is that it is an unyielding survival. As an unyielding survival, it is capable of growing in very poor soil. It can grow in drought. It can grow in heavily grazed areas, and typically it can withstand fire. It is a pyrophyte, like a plant that can actually complete its life cycle through fire. That is the type of plant that Imperecta cylindrica is. The top characteristic is that it is a global conqueror. It is found in nearly all tropical and subtropical regions because of its ability to colonize new environments. Fourthly, it has a strategic growth pattern because even when caught, burnt, or poisoned, it can still regenerate as though it was nothing ever happened to it. Because do you know how it has perinating structures, which is typical of such a plant. It has the rhizome, which is an underground stem that helps it to stay underground and then regenerate when conditions are favorable. And finally, it has a symbolic power. No matter how you try, this plant is intelligent, it is resourceful, and refuses to back out no matter how tough it gets. There are other plants that possesses these characteristics too, but I would like to differ that this plant supersedes all the others. Typical plants that possesses these characteristics include the bamboo, the cactus, the mangrove trees, the black walnut, the Bermuda or Kikuyu plants. So if you think there are other plants that possesses the characteristics that VDM possesses, kindly do well to put it in the comment section. While the second plant that possesses characteristics that are similar to that of below, that we tried to eat up other plants, that shows themselves that they are superior to other human beings and stuff. The typical plants that possesses that characteristics is the Pureria montana. The Pureria montana. The common name is the overambitious climber, while his nickname is the vine that ate the south. This plant possesses three basic characteristics. The first characteristic is that it is a fast grower. Many human beings, they have fast growth, and because they grow so fast, they feel like they are more superior to others. Likewise, Pureria montana has a very fast growth. It can grow up to about 1 foot per day. And when it grows on trees, poles, and other plants, trying to outcompete them. Secondly, it smothers everything that in its way, even its own support. It does not care for the support that it is growing on, how they actually thrive. It does not care because it grows overshadowing them, preventing them from photosynthesis, preventing them from actually obtaining nutrient from the soil, and a whole lot of other survival mechanism that the other plants that are helping it support need to thrive. It smothers everything. And finally, it exhausts the soil nutrient because of its widespread growth. It can exhaust all the nutrients in the soil, thereby destroying its own environment. Imagine your support system, you grow on it, you prevent it from actually photosynthesizing, preventing it from thriving. What is going to happen? Such supports they are going to die and eventually collapse. That is what's actually happened to some people, because eventually, if Beload would have just calmed down and explained to the public that he was actually doing business, or probably just reduce his price, maybe he would have actually won in this case. But now his Instagram handle messed up, and presently I'm even very sure that he's going to lose a whole lot of customers. He has lost his integrity. So my advice to everybody is that if you are an overambitious person, if you are overambitious, it is good to be ambitious. It is good to be overambitious too. But then do it in such a way that you do not lose your support, that you do not destroy the people around you. Because in the end, they are the ones that you're going to run back to. Yes. And if you are like Imperator Cylindrica, do well to live, to continue to live good wherever you are. Yes, do well to continue to live good wherever you are. And if you have other plants that has the characteristics of Pureria montana, kindly state them in the comment section. I'll be waiting. And if you are just seeing my page for the first time, do well to follow, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much.